Hey guys, it's Pones and welcome to another Stoke City career mode episode, and this today is episode number 15 of this career mode in FIFA 19. And today we're going to carry on where we left off in the last episode, starting off in the month of December, obviously playing through just this 1 month in this episode, starting off against Manchester City at home, then travelling down south to play Southampton at the St Mary's. Then our final game in the group stages against Red Bull Salzburg. We're already through, but it's another game in the group before we're playing our knockout stage round. And then we travel to the Molineux away against Wolves, when we play West Ham at home in the last home game of the episode. Then our last game we're playing is against Huddersfield away. Obviously that game is going to be live commentated. Obviously only a few matches away from going into the January transfer window, which I'm looking forward to bringing some people in. And current standings, we currently sit in 13th spot, only 6 points above the relegation zone, with where Southampton, Huddersfield and Reading sit. Reading only on a measly 7 points so far, only after they've played 13 games. But at the upper end of the table, you find in the top 4 Liverpool, Man City and Chelsea all on 27 points. Spurs take up that 4th spot on 23, and even Watford only 2 points off the top 4 places. Moving into the first game now against Manchester City at home. It was quite a tough game, and we did start off the brightest with this chance. Obviously Tierney lays off Gianelli and Buell to put the ball into Rebic, who bicycle kicks that one really hard and true, but just past the post, and he's very frustrated with that. And it was a really close chance, even close enough to pull out my replays to have a look at it. But we do actually concede. Silva plays in Garcia to smash the ball past Butland, and Man City do take the lead. It was a lovely move, found the space, Butland just couldn't get across quick enough to keep it out, and they were starting to knock on the door even more. Parolo hitting the post, and I try to get back at the game through Allen, who just hits it wide. And then we do get the equaliser with Helder Costa, who just smashes the ball past Edison, and Bojan did very well to hold the ball up to lay it into him, and we do get ourselves back into the game with 14 minutes left on the clock. It was a lovely move. Obviously Bojan did really well to hold the ball up for him, and the space was there just to smash it in. And that's how the game ended. Stoke fans are happy with getting 1 point against the champions. But now we're into the next game, and it is Southampton away. Started off really quickly. Rebic pounced on a mistake from the defender, fake shot and hits the ball wide of the post. That's not the first time you see him do that in this episode. But there's Upamecano to get us into the lead, only 2 minutes after Rebic's shot, who leaps the highest on the corner to put us 1-0 up. But that's not the only headed goal. Shane Long gets Southampton back into the game after 24 minutes. Obviously a simple mistake at the back cost us, and obviously we've lost the lead there. We had more chances. Rebic again with his second time this episode hits the ball wide of that right hand post, and Bednarek, here we go, takes down Rebic. Key part of the game that says Bednarek, and it's a red card, straight red from the referee, sends him straight off. You get a free kick. Malinovsky off the post, should have scored that one, and they should have scored this one as well. Patrick Roberts down, he's in acres of space, and in the 88th minute he spoons it wide off his left foot, and that costs us the win. 1-1 in the end at St Mary's. Into the last game in the Europa League group stages. Red Bull Salzburg, like I say, are already out. We're already through. We're undefeated so far. But this game is full of goals, and here's the first one. Red Bull Salzburg takes the lead after only 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And then in the 24th minute, a ball into the box which is headed in to double their lead for the Austrian side. But it's only 3 minutes later, Tom Ince gets a goal back for us to smash it in on his left foot. But that 1 goal deficit was increased to 2, because Red Bull Salzburg got their 3rd goal of the game. But we weren't going to let a team that was bottom of the group knock us down and end an undefeated streak. Sam Klukas finds some space to tap that ball in, and a lovely time run from Diouf and a lovely ball in behind, and Mamdiouf has found acres of space, slips it across to Tom Ince to sweat it and equalise the game 3-3 at half time. And then Bauer comes up the pitch, beating the offside trap again with a lovely run, sees Klukas, and again another sweaty goal for his 2nd of the game, puts us in front. We were 3-1 down, we managed to grab the lead, and it's a lovely win for us. But to wrap it up, Benica Furby off the bench again beats the offside trap, and he smashes the ball in past the keeper, and increases it to a 2-goal cushion in stoppage time to win us the game and win us the group undefeated with a lovely performance. Now back in the Premier League and some Premier League action against Wolverhampton Wanderers now. A little local rivals, I say, in the Premier League. And they actually ran a pretty good side. It was actually hard to break down this team. 5 at the back formation, Ashley Young at left back, with even Brooks, a new signing as well at centre back. They even got Ruben Neves, number 43, so I think they've sold him and bought him back. But the key player for them was Catrone, who was actually level on goals with Rebic on 10 goals. There was one funny moment in the game. But it took the 80th minute for any action. It was Adama who managed to do it in the game. He managed to put him ahead by obviously on the 80th minute. It was just a sweetly struck strike, and I couldn't even break Wolves down to get back into this game. And obviously, Wolves come away with the win. Now our round of 32 draw is against Torino away from home in the first leg. But that's not until next episode. Here against West Ham, Helder Costa runs through well to play Tierney. He hits the ball in low past Fabianski in goal to put us in front. It was a lovely run from Helder Costa. Obviously a little faked body feint to beat one of the defenders. And then Tierney's low driven shot to put us into the lead. But that's not how they stayed. West Ham started to come back to the game. On our Twitch return to the Bet365, he hits the post. A lovely run from Costa. That goal should have buried. And this is the last chance that Rebic misses. Third time in this episode, he puts it wide of that right hand post. And this is where we concede. Wilshere misses the ball initially. Bauer pretty much plays the ball back to him, and then Wilshere just hammers it on the volley. And that's how the game ends. 1-1. Back to live commesh. Right guys, back to live com now, and obviously this is how the table stands after playing 17 games in the Premier League, winning 5, drawing 6 and losing 6. I'm currently sitting in 16th position, and 5 points above the relegation zone where Nottingham Forest sit in 18th spot. But it's not been a great episode so far. Obviously lots of draws. I think there's been 3 draws and 1 loss as well in this episode, so it's not that great, but I know I can try to pick it up. Playing against Huddersfield next to us, sitting in 19th. But before we do get into that game, so look at the upper end of the table. Wolves sitting 10th, obviously Man United all the way down in 9th, Arsenal in 7th, Spurs 6th. Leicester find themselves into 5th, and even Watford are in a Champions League place at the moment, sitting in 3rd place at 28 points. And Manchester City is so far leading the way, 3 points clear of Chelsea, who are in 2nd. So simple Champions League run, and as you see, I've got a Europa League knockout stage game against Torino in the round of 32, which I'm looking forward to, and that's in the next episode, obviously, where we're playing through January and February. But because December is normally a packed month full of loads of games, I'll just do this one month in this episode. So we're going to be wrapping it up by playing against Huddersfield. Okay then guys, this is the side I'm going to be running for the game against Huddersfield. It's the same formation, the 4-3-2-1 formation, Butler in goal. Same back 4 with Wilhelm, Upamecano, Martins Indi and Bauer. I decided to switch up 2 midfielders, took Malinovsky and Bojan out and replaced him with Etebo and Joe Allen. Also giving Joe Allen the captain's armband. I think it's a bit better than Butler having a captain's armband. And also playing the same, almost the same front 3, Tierney and Rebic staying aside. But I've switched out Helder Costa for Patrick Roberts, who has been performing a little bit better than Helder Costa in recent games, so decided to run him instead. So let's get into the game. Let's have a look at the lineup. Roberto in goal, much different goalkeeper. Chandler, Ayer, Schindler still in the side as well, and Congolo at left back, playing 5 at the back. Aaron Moy still in midfield for him. Zinkovic, Dakobi and Ramadan Sobi, ex-Stoke at left wing. Let's go guys, 3 points is all we need. Let's go and try and get it. Away from Mbula. 1-2, Aaron Moy takes a shot on. And it's only gone wide of the mark. Ball's in towards the back. Roberts just headed away by the defender. Upamecano's come up the pitch. So as far as Allen's going to take a shot on. Oh, it's a brilliant shot off the bar. Joe Allen sees Tierney running down the line. He's in lots of space here, Kieran Tierney. Ball's in. Back to Allen. Poor first touch. So they found Rebic. And they've got a penalty. Rebic's been brought down in the box and have managed to grab another penalty in this season. Rebic almost hit a shot on, but it looks like he cleared his feet from underneath him. A bit soft, I think, but I'll take a penalty nonetheless. But I am quite bad at penalties. We're going to go Huddersfield fans on the left, Stoke fans on the right. Let's go towards the Stoke end. On the right hand side, Rebic. He's locked it in the corner. Rebic grabs his 11th goal this season. He's not scored a goal in quite a long time. And finally he's managed to get his 11th of the season. And increase his tally and get back on top of the top goal scorers in the Premier League this season. Cool and calm into that bottom corner. Roberto could only just stand still. Simple finish. 1-0 Stoke. Headed back as far as Schindler, but Joe Allen's quick to win the ball back. 1-2, and Rebic is in. Ante Rebic to get his second, and there it is. A brilliant finish off his left foot. 2 goals up now. Rebic just takes no time, grabs the ball onto his left foot to whack it right in that corner. Again towards the Stoke fans on his left foot. Brilliant finish up into the upper Benjamins, as you can say. No chance for Roberto. 2-0 up after 26 minutes. That's his 12th goal of the season now. Doing a couple of changes now anyway. Patrick Roberts and Imbula's coming off. Imbula on that yellow card, can't risk him. And Patrick Roberts hasn't really got into the game, so Helder Costa is on, as well as Malinowski. Only 4 minutes left and stoppage time to go. Balls of Bauer, who's going to bring it into the box where Tierney is waiting, but Roberto can gathers it simply. Last minute into the game, Huddersfield have not managed to score a goal. Hopefully it stays that way so we can keep this clean sheet. Kwana. Well, they might have a chance here. Huddersfield have missed my tackles. Kwana. And it's defended well. And we've managed to win the last game of the episode. Finally managed to get another 3 points on the board, and also a clean sheet to add to it as well. Huddersfield didn't create too many chances. The other chances they had, they wasted. Balls into the box went straight wide, and shots over the bar. But for us, 2 goals from Rebic, 1 off the spot, and another one just a simple breakthrough where Rebic can smash it into that top corner. That's what separates the 2 sides. And we finished Huddersfield 0, Stoke City 2. Right guys, at the end of today's episode we find ourselves in 12th spot, doing 1 better than what we started on. We started in 13th, finishing in 12th, so a little bit of an improvement. I think we started in 13th, I'm not even too sure. Anyway, yeah, finished in 12th. We've got a 6-6-6 across the board, 6 wins, 6 draws and 6 losses, 24 points. Also scoring and conceding 24 goals as well, so that little bit of symmetry as well, doing quite good. Nottingham Forest, Huddersfield and Reading found themselves in a relegation zone. Reading can't even get into double digits in terms of points yet. Still only got 9. Nottingham Forest obviously are 17. We're doing alright though, find ourselves 7 points up of the relegation zone. Not something to worry about yet, but we're now looking a bit further up the table, as you find Man United, Arsenal and Liverpool in between 9th, 10th and 11th, all respectively. They've started to drop off severely now. Even Everton find himself in 7th, and the top 4 consists of Chelsea at the top now and overtaking Man City, Leicester in 3rd and Spurs in 4th, and even Watford find themselves 5th. It's a bit unusual top 6. You got 3 teams in there you wouldn't expect to be in there, and obviously Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United all dropping off is a bit of a shock as well. So like I say, that's the end of the episode guys. And obviously now we're obviously into January, and obviously the January transfer window is now open, so please let me know who, if anybody you want me to bring in. Obviously there is a lot of people I could bring in. I've got some people that might be able to bring in on a pre-contract as well, which is going to be something to look forward to in the next episode, so hopefully we can get to doing that. So yeah, please let me know if there's anybody you probably want me to sell or even bring in, because I've got a whole list of players here that would probably need to be sorted out. So okay, right, so that's the end of the episode guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave us a like, and if you didn't, don't also drop a dislike. Let me know why I left dislike in the comments below so I can improve these videos. If you're new, be sure to subscribe as well, because I'm posting not only this career mode videos, obviously I'm getting ready for the 2019-2020 season, obviously Stoke City, and obviously we're doing my vlogging as well. I've got some other videos planned, like some IRL stuff, and maybe even some of different games. You never know. So thank you guys for watching. This is Pones, and I'm signing out. Peace.